Hello there and welcome to this video. Today I will show you how I glaze my fantasy helmet that I already made a long time ago. It has been summer in Finland and the ceramics classes are not running in the summer, so I had to wait to get my helmet glazed. But if you are interested in how to build a helmet like this, just check out my earlier video. The glazing can be done in many different ways. You can pour it, you can use a brush to put it on, and of course you need to choose the right glazes for your clay. This helmet is made of stoneware, so I need stoneware glazing. It can withstand higher temperatures than, for instance, earthenware clay. I will use both oxides and glazing on this helmet. The first thing I have to do after it has been dry is to bisque fire it. And here we go. As you can see, I already put on some copper oxides mixed in water. It's on the net. And now I'm brushing on just a plain transparent glazing. I use a glazing just in small amounts because it might get a little bit dirty because of the oxides. So I usually don't have a big bucket of this glaze, just a small one. Otherwise, it might just get dirty. You can use this small bucket many times, but if you want something really transparent, I don't recommend that you use a glazing that you have used for oxides. So I cover up the oxides and I try to get it everywhere. If you don't cover the oxides with glazing, it will not stick to your helmet. I use a dark green, almost brown glaze for my spikes, and I of course cover up everything. I might even have to go twice over them with my brush. Glazes might react differently with the clay you use, so sometimes it doesn't look at all like the test tiles that you have. But it's fun anyway. Now, after I made my spikes, I continue with iron oxide, and it's simply rust and water. It's really cheap and it's easy to apply to your things. So I cover up the top of my helmet. I want the oxides to show the pattern that I made, the grooves. So I put it all over and then I use a wet sponge to remove the extra material. When you use glazes and oxides, it's really good to have protective gloves if you have any cuts in your fingers. And of course also too. I forgot them, I'm sorry about that. Now I just take away a little bit of the extra and then I have to cover up also this oxide with the dirty transparent glaze that I have. It's always interesting with glazes. If you have a new clay, the glaze might look totally different from what you're used to. But if you have the same clay and the same glaze, you will probably get the result that you are used to have. Otherwise, there's always a little bit of a surprise when you open the kiln. So I now just cover up the oxides, and after that I will paint the bottom of this helmet with a green glaze with some effects. It looks a little bit like coffee stains. When I'm done, I'm cleaning the base so it won't stick to the kiln, and then it's ready to burn for the last time. And now it's time for the kiln. And here is the final helmet. I'm really happy with the colors. If you think of it, 2 different glazes, and then I had oxides and a transparent on top. This is what it looks like. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed my video. If you like it, remember to come back to my channel and subscribe.